Calabi-Yau spaces, erasing the traces of Milan's political treachery. A duke of a higher dimensional metric, perfecting the vector of cosmic telemetry. My brother Antonio thought he deposed me, exposing the throne to his base orchestration. But exile just shifted my temporal phase to a hypergeometric grand elevation. I float in the bulk of the 11th dimension, suspending the tension of gravity's tether while binding the quantum mechanics of magic to fabric, commanding the turbulent weather. The island is merely a membrane, a holographic projection of mind I've constructed, where destiny strings are vibrating, dictating the fates of the men I've abducted. Retrocausal, the end is the genesis, bending the nemesis fleet to the shore. I calculate timelines in Möbius strips so the ships are destroyed by the waves they ignore. The tempest I conjure is purely synthetic, kinetic projections of string theory chords. I fracture the hull of the king of Naples, disabling nobles and temporal lords. They fall through the wormhole of my retribution, a swift execution of karmic design. Yet nobody perishes, all are preserved in a parallel curve of this matrix of mine. The shipwreck was written before they set sail, an inevitability pulled from the future. I tear through the space-time continuum, sewing their doom with a magical suture. A real manifest, purely photonic and agile harmonic, ethereal sprite. I program his frequency, shifting his phase to a blazing array of ultraviolet light, contrasted by Calabi-Yau, rooted in entropy, bent on a legacy steeped in the mud. A localized note of terrestrial density, trapped in the savagery, pumping his blood. I balance the spectrum, the low and the zenith, the genius unseen in this isolated dome. A manifold architect, drafting the blueprint to navigate mutiny, guiding them home. The spirits of boozings, transmitting the forces, traversing the courses of infinite planes, while I am the nucleus, binding the atoms and holding the structure through cognitive chains. Miranda, my daughter, the innocent particle meets with the article. Prince Ferdinand, a quantum entanglement, instantly bonded, responded exactly the way I had planned. The union of kingdoms through chemical synthesis, bridging the distances born out of hate. I synthesize love from the vacuum of enmity, bending their destiny, rewriting fate. It's a figure eight infinite loop of recursion, reversing a version of history lost, restoring the order of spatial dimensions, defending intentions regardless the cost. The usurper's bloodline now merges with mine, an unbroken design of a spiral collision. I orchestrate harmony out of the chaos, achieving the apex of psychic precision. The resonance stabilizes, settling scores without spilling a singular droplet of gore. Forgiveness dissolves the illusion of vengeance, returning the absolute balance once more. I fracture my staff to collapse the equation, escaping the station of ultimate power. I drown my grand grimoire in deep singularity, stripping my clarities hour by hour. I step from the manifold back to the physical, leaving the mystical realms to the dark, relinquishing Godhood to walk as a mortal, stepping right through the event horizon spark. For the end is the start of the temporal loop, where the timeline begins to eternally fold. And the mind is the tempest that authored the story, the greatest phenomenon ever retold.